How's it going, everyone? Justin Smith, the Director of Recruiting for Touchdown Alabama. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on our YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button while you're here. Subscribers, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop content on our YouTube channel. Today, I'm here to break down some breaking recruiting news as the Crimson Tide just picked up a legacy commitment by grabbing a commitment from DRE Kirkpatrick Jr. You did hear that correct. DRE Kirkpatrick Jr., the son of DRE Kirkpatrick Sr., who played for the University of Alabama from 2009 to 2011 before being drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals in the 2012 NFL Draft. And this is the first legacy recruit that during the Nick Saban era that Alabama's head coach Nick Saban will have an opportunity to coach. And this is a pretty intriguing and interesting recruit, not only because he is the son of DRE Kirkpatrick Sr., and it just seems like it was a blur since we got to this point where he is going to be a member of the Crimson Tide football team on next season as a freshman. But when you take a look at his game, 6 foot, 190 pounds, maybe a shade under 6 foot, but he says he listed at 6 foot, but I think he's like a shade under. Wouldn't surprise me. He's about 5'10". I'm 5'11". He got an official measurement, but he's a guy who I consider an opportunist. When you watch his film, you always see him just trying to get an opportunity to take the football away from an offensive player, whether that is getting a pass deflection, whether that is ripping the football away. He seems to have a great grasp on that rip technique in terms of a guy who's carrying the football and just knowing when it is the best opportunity to take advantage of a chance to get the football back for his offense. He's a guy who can make plays on special teams. You see him making plays on kick return. You see him making plays on punt return. He can be physical as well. You see him making some physical hits. But I think the thing that stands out to me about him the most is the thing that stands out to me when watching his film first is his ball tracking skills. When you watch his film, a lot of times you see guys just in coverage, but this guy just seems to know how to make a play on the football. He's piling up pass deflections. He's not just in the area of the football. He's a guy who's making plays on the football. So he has great ball skills. He earned an offer from the Crimson Tide in July. He said him and his dad knew going into that camp that they were going to leave with an Alabama offer, and Nick Saban told him that he wanted him to come to Alabama so he can coach him in the future after that visit in July when he picked up an offer from the Crimson Tide. Chose Alabama over Arkansas, Auburn, and Missouri, becoming the Crimson Tide's 18th commit in the 2024 recruiting class. And like I always say, Nick Saban is going to get his defensive backs in each recruiting class. So he joins an impressive defensive back class for the Crimson Tide here in this 2024 cycle, joining guys like Jalen Mbakwe, Jameer Grimsley, Xavier Brown, Peyton Williard, add another guy like DRE Kirkpatrick to a group along with Central Phoenix City defensive back Red Morgan. You're looking at a great defensive back class for Alabama once again. Loaded class. Like I always say, it's no surprise. I say this number in terms of when we talk about numbers in an Alabama recruiting class. I say off the bat, Nick Saban is probably going to get 5 to 6 defensive backs in each recruiting class. And I think that is expected. I think that is what we're going to continue to expect when it comes to the Crimson Tide's recruiting efforts. But as always, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am Justin Smith, the Director of Recruiting for Touchdown Alabama.